This week we will learn more about human body systems. We will study about nutrients and how body systems work together for nutrients and oxygen. Our body has many different systems. They have each a different function, but they all work together to keep us alive and healthy. Now, the function means the job of something. I am teacher. Teacher's function is to teach. Student's function is to learn. A pen's function is to write. Directly means in a straight way or immediate way. Remaining means the part that is left. And to release is to let something go, release. Thank you. Nutrients are things that our body needs to work correctly. And we get nutrients from the food we eat. Nutrients help us with energy, growth, repair, and staying healthy. These nutrients are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water. These are the nutrients we get from the food or drinks we consume. Again, nutrients enter the body with the food we eat, and it starts from our mouth. The food enters the body from the mouth. After we eat, our teeth breaks the food into small pieces. We cut the food into smaller pieces. Inside our mouth, we have saliva. Saliva makes the food soft, which makes it easier to cut and swallow. And our tongue helps move the food. With our tongue, we move the food down to our throat. The food must become small so that body can use it. If it's too big, our body can't use. The purpose of the digestive system is to break the food into smaller pieces. It has different parts, starting with our mouth, our esophagus, our stomach, our small intestine, and our large intestine. And at the end, to leave the waste, we have anus. Large pieces of food cannot enter our blood directly, so we must digest them first. We digest food so that it can enter our blood system. You can see which part is where inside the body. We ate the food from our mouth, and then it went to our esophagus, our throat, and it came to our stomach. Stomach is for digesting and mixing the food we consume. Stomach uses muscle movements, acid, and digestive juices. Inside the stomach, the food breaks down even more. Our teeth cut it into smaller pieces, and inside our stomach, the food becomes even smaller. Nutrients are not absorbed in the stomach. They are not absorbed in the stomach. Stomach is only for breaking food down even more. After the stomach, the food goes into our small intestine. Nutrients are absorbed here in the small intestine. In small intestine, nutrients pass or go into our blood, into our circulatory system. Small intestine is very long, and it takes food time to travel, a long time to travel throughout our small intestine, which gives it more time for absorption. It's very long, so it takes a long time to absorb nutrients from the food we eat. Inside the small intestine, there are tiny finger-like called villi. Each part is a villi. They increase the surface area in our small intestine, and increased surface area means more nutrients can be absorbed. Their only function is to increase the surface area inside our small intestine. After the small intestine, we have the large intestine. The food that our body cannot use goes into the large intestine. In the middle, the long part is the small intestine. The big part is the large intestine. In here, large intestine absorbs water from the remaining food waste. The food we cannot use goes into the large intestine. And in here, large intestine absorbs water from the remaining food. And the remaining materials becomes feces. Feces are solid digestive waste. Now, elimination or defecation means removing waste from the body. Digestive waste leaves the body through our anus. This waste is not useful to the body, and it can be very harmful. It can harm our body. So the body must remove the waste to stay healthy. So for nutrients, in summary, they enter the body with food. They enter the digestive system from our mouth. After it is digested into smaller parts, and nutrients are absorbed in the small intestine. In the small intestine, the nutrients enters our blood, and the remaining waste goes to the large intestine. After the water is absorbed in the large intestine, the waste leaves the body through anus. After absorption, nutrients must move to body cells. Cells need nutrients to be able to work and function. And how are they transported? They are transported with blood. Nutrients move to the blood, and the blood moves nutrients to the body cells. Blood is moving around our body all the time. It never stops. Circulatory system was responsible for moving our blood in our body. It had three main parts: our heart, our blood, and our blood vessels. The heart pumps our blood, and the blood vessels, the veins we have, carry the blood around our body. These are blood vessels. These lines in our body, they carry blood. Tubes that carry blood. Blood is very important for our body because it carries very important materials like nutrients, oxygen, water, carbon dioxide, and other different waste materials. Blood connects many of the body systems together. Again, nutrients enters the blood from the small intestine. Blood transports these nutrients to the cells, and cells use these nutrients for energy, growth, repair, and other normal body functions. For energy, cells need nutrients and oxygen. Nutrients comes from the food, and the oxygen comes from respiratory system. We breathe oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. That was the respiratory system. Cells use nutrients and oxygen to release energy. This energy helps the body move, think, grow, and repair. After they release energy, they also produce some waste, like carbon dioxide. Our blood also carries this waste away from the body cells. Later, this waste can be removed by our lungs for carbon dioxide, kidneys for urine, skin for sweat, and large intestine for feces. Different systems remove different types of waste. Now, nutrients are not the only thing that can enter our body. Some harmful invaders can enter the body and makes us sick. These harmful invaders can be bacteria, virus, fungi, or parasites. Many of these harmful invaders are called pathogens. All these harmful invaders are called pathogens. Against the pathogens, our first line of defense is our skin. When we encounter pathogens, they try to enter our body. But our skin blocks pathogens from entering the body. But if there is a cut in our skin, Like here, if there's a cut, pathogens can enter through this cut. So skin blocks many pathogens from entering the body. But if the skin is cut, pathogens can enter more easily. That's why if you have a wound, you must always keep it clean and closed. It's important to keep your wounds or cuts clean. Otherwise, they may get infected by pathogens. If pathogens can enter the body, we have different defense systems. Our tears, our mucus, our stomach acid, or coughing and sneezing can help our body with trapping, killing, or even removing the pathogens from the body. Every time we sneeze, we remove pathogens from our body. In our mucus, we trap and remove pathogens from our body. Even our tears can help our system staying healthy. If some pathogens can still enter our body, then we have our white blood cells to fight them off. White blood cells are part of our immune system. They are part of our immune system. White blood cells are inside our blood, and they can find, attack, and destroy these pathogens infecting our body. The immune system is a system that protects the body from different diseases. Immune system fights harmful invaders and can even remember some pathogens from previous diseases. That's why we get vaccines. Vaccines help our immune system remember future invaders. If we get vaccines, then our body can fight different pathogens. Now, when our body is infected with pathogens, there are some signs we can look for. The body shows these signs: inflammation, redness, swelling, fever, and pain. Fever means the body temperature getting too high. If your body temperature goes up to 39 or 40, it can become very dangerous for your health. So if you have any of these signs, you must check if you have any infection. Now, anyone have any question? Then you can finish the worksheet. 5 more minutes. Everyone finished? Now, food enters the digestive system through the mouth. The body needs nutrients to work correctly. The stomach mixes food with acid and digestive juices. The villi are tiny finger-like parts in the small intestine. Nutrients move around the body in the blood. And harmful invaders are called I can't hear. Pathogens. Now, true or false? The body has many systems. True. All body systems have the same function. False. Large food pieces can enter the blood directly. False. They need to be digested. Most nutrients are absorbed in the small intestine. Yes, it is true. The large intestine absorbs water. Yes, it is true. White blood cells fight pathogens. Yes, it is true. What does function means? Yes, it is the job or purpose of something. Function is B. Elimination. Yes, elimination is D. It means removing waste from the body. Circulatory system. Yes, it is A. It transports blood around the body. Skin. Yes, skin is E. It is the first line of defense. Which one is the first step? Is this the first? Is this the first? Yes, the first, the food enters the mouth. And second, what is the second? Food is digested into smaller parts. Which one is the third? Nutrients enter the blood. Which one is the step 4? Are you sure? Waste moves to the large intestine is 4. And last, waste leaves the body. So number 1, food enters the mouth. Number 2, food is digested into smaller parts. Number 3, nutrients enter the blood. Number 4, waste moves to the large intestine. And number 5, waste leaves the body. Now, last question. What are 2 signs of inflammations? Anyone want to answer? It can be pain, fever, warmth, swallow, and redness. These are all signs of inflammation. But not every time you have an infection, you will have all of them. You can have only 1 or 2. Even a fever alone can mean you have infection. What can skin stop from entering the body? What can our skin stop? Our skin stops. Our skin stops pathogens. And what makes pathogens easier to enter our skin? How can pathogens enter through our skin more easily? If we have a cut, pathogens can enter more easily. And why do cells need nutrients and oxygen? Yes, they use nutrients and oxygen to release energy. For energy. And what do they produce after energy? They produce waste after they make energy. This was all for this week. Anyone have any question? No? Do you understand everything? Yes? Then thank you, and I will see you next week.